What's up guys, Genius Pie Trap, and this is BroForce level editor tutorial. Just going to show you guys how to use the level editor in BroForce. Let's select it right here. Very first thing you want to do, upper right hand corner, click on new. And it already starts to populate something. Now, if I go from here and I go to campaign, alright, I can name it whatever I want. Let's name it GPT, and the author is GPT for Genius Pie Trap. All right, description if you want. Here you can, if you want deathmatch, explosion run, race. For this, we're just gonna do a campaign. And here we can select the size of the level. So here's the height. Width is on top. We'll go something like this, and then you want to click resize current level, and we can do this at any time. All right, next thing we want to do is go to meta. From here we can change the theme. Right now we have a jungle theme. If I click city theme, and what I need to do to change it is hit F3 twice. Now we have the city theme. Here's the burning jungle, again F3 twice. And back to the jungle. We have the 3-3. Now spawn mode, this is how we're gonna get into the level. Let's go with truck. Level title, let's just call it level 1. These right here are just sliders for the randomizers, which we'll kind of touch on later. Ammo crates will spawn. There we go. We can select it if a boss fight. Here's the initial weather if we want to change that. If we want it to be night, for example, F3 key twice, and it's night. We'll just keep it like that for so. Okay, so that was meta. Next thing, let's go to terrain. Now here's our level. If I click the scroll button, here basically is our entire level. Again, if I go back to campaign, I can resize this. And it should be now bigger. Alright. So, now if I go to back to terrain, now if I click on, let's see, let's go with Earth here. We'll scroll in here again. I can just simply left click wherever I want or drag it and make some earth. This. Like that. Now I can also right click to delete earth. Like that. Little shortcut for you guys. If I hold down the shift key and left click, let go, it makes big earth. Like that. Like so. Now, let's see what we got here. If we hit F3 and hit the fire button, which is T on your keyboard, I can jump here and see what we got so far. Nothing much, but it's a start. Back to F3. Now, once I do that once, I go back into edit mode, and I can kind of move this guy around wherever I want and move it around. Now, tab toggles it on and off where, like here, for example, I can just run around like my normal movements in edit mode, or if I hit tab, I can fly around and fly through things. Helpful. So between that and the scroll wheel, you can really get a lot of stuff done. So now, again, we holded the shift key to make big blocks. If we hold, and again, we can delete that way too. So I'll hold the shift key and right click. If I want to just say get rid of that, and then there we got rid of that. The control key and left click, make a square, and it's hollow. Now if I want to make a way to get into that, like so. And again, I'm just right clicking those boxes. Now, in order to make a background to that, if I just have to find one of the backgrounds, let's go background bunker. Again, I'm just going to hold the shift key. I don't have to. I can just click each tile like that, and there we go. From here we can make all kinds of stuff, really. Let's make a ladder right here. So put some falling blocks there. We can make a little bridge. Let me see, where's the bridge? Bridge. Just drag again using the left mouse, dragging. All kinds of stuff here that you guys can play with, but I think you guys get the idea of how it works. Next, we're going to go to doodads. Now, doodads, these are stuff to spawn basically things that do something, okay? For the most part. So, first, let's spawn some enemies. Those are called mooks, M-O-O-K. Select on the mook. Now, if we go up here, we look at the top, we have these numbers. So, here we got mook. R is for random. That'll select a random mook. 0, you get the standard guy. We'll put one right there. Number 1, you get the suicide bomber. We'll put him under here. There's a couple down on the bridge. 3, we got the big chainsaw guy. Where can we put him? Or, I'm sorry, chainsaw guy. Minigun guy. We'll put him right there. And, you know, you guys get the idea there. All these different, you know, again, there's all kinds of different enemies you can select from. And, you know, same thing, we have mini bosses here, like so. Now, if you get an X like this, again, this game's in beta, so a lot of things, all you gotta do is select on up here, and that changes. So here we got the different mini bosses. Next thing we need is some checkpoints. Again, if you just gotta scroll up here, let's put one at the top of the base here. Put one at the start. Put one right there. And like that. Now, let me see what else we got here. I can show you. Now we want to spawn some bros. We want to rescue some bros. We'll put, and those are, you need a cage. We'll put one in our bunker right here. Put one up there. Like that. There we go. Just going. Here's Mook Door. These are like a spawner. It'll just constantly spawn enemies. And again, if you want to change that, you just go back to the meta, and here's how you change like that. Back to doodads. Parallax. Now parallax is like kind of like the background images that we got going on here. One. Now, and these are they do them at different levels, okay? So if I go parallax 1, parallax 2 is even farther behind. So it really gives it some depth, I guess. Parallax 3 is even, as you can see, farther behind yet. And they kind of move at different speeds, I guess. Like that. All right. Pure evil. Okay. Here's how. Now we got some bros to rescue. We got some enemies to kill. We need to end the level. So what you want to do is get a checkpoint at the end, like that, and we want to put a pure evil. That is how you end the level. Checkpoint, pure evil. And we can put some pure evil decor to mark that, like so. What else do we got? You know, again, we got all kinds of stuff. I can quick show you guys. Here's some like trees, like so. And again, a lot of the stuff you can figure out yourself. Here we got a signpost, like so. Now right here, the hello world, new text here. If you're wondering how to change that, you simply go to tagging and you click on it like that. And you right here you select, type whatever you want. We'll put hello. Next we got, let's look at triggers. Now guys, triggers do not work all that great. So use it at your own risk, but I'll give a little quick sample on the triggers here. First we need a switch or something to activate the trigger. We'll put it like that and click on the triggers tab. Now here it, selects a trigger like so. If we just select that trigger, and let's see, what do we want it to do here? Let's add a new explosion action here. Here we want to set the target. So we just click that, and then we select where we want it to happen. Let's go right there, and as you can see, that changes like this. And let's give it a value of 50. Like that, and we click off of it like so. Now if I want to play it and try it out like this, and as you can see there, our explosion happened. Now again, the triggers are, use at your own risk. If it doesn't work, just chalk it up to being in beta, because I've done a lot of them, and they seem to only work some of the time. All right, so now we got our level, we got our beginning, we got our end. Anything else I want to show you guys here? Let's go back to doodads. Oh, let's do a zip line quick here, just for the fun of it. I don't like that cage there. I have to move it here. Let's go like that. If I go right on the cage and select Alt and drag, I can move it around and select it where I want to. Let's move it right there. All right. So, and again, all kinds of different stuff you guys could play with, but I think for the most part that'll, like here for example, we got trees. But again, we'll make a nice zip line over the trees. But again, I think you guys can, figure this stuff out for the most part. Now, we got this, we got the beginning, we got the middle, we got the end. We want to make level number 2. If I go back to campaign and click add new level. And we can name that level 2. And this time, let's say we want it in the burning jungle. And click create. And here's our level 2. And if we go to doodads, we'll just make this real quick here. We'll put a checkpoint. We'll put a pure evil to end it. And we will put a pig in there. Alright. Now if I go back to campaign, here I can select my level. Like if I want to go back here, I go edit. I'm back to level 1. Now if I want to switch the order of these levels, I just click these arrows. So if I want level 2 to be first, I just select it like that. And that's about it. Again, I can resize them at any time. And we go file, we go save. And again, I can select this at any time and play it by just simply like so. Now, if I want to actually play my level from start to finish, I just go escape. Oop. Return to menu. Go to custom campaign. What do we name that there? Do we name it? I don't think we named it Genius Pie Trap. I think it's a different one. Untitled, we must not have named it. See if this is hopefully this is the one we made. Oh, it is. Okay, so here I go. I arrived on the truck. Our sign works. Oh, and I died. Mission failed. Okay, here we go. Hit the thing. There we go. We rescue the bro. Brodell Walker. Ride the zip line down. Now again, here I can tell this messed up already because, why it would leave that. There's our explosion again. Why that earth didn't reset, I don't know. Again, in beta. Upper ladder. Rescue another bro. Now here, if we do this, I think we can. There, we squashed the guy down there. And here we got our pure evil guy. We hit it. We hit the chopper. It explodes. Again, I hope you guys come up with something more clever than that. And this should bring us to our second level. It does. There's our pig. There's our pure evil. Boom. Just like that. End of tutorial. Area liberated. And you guys got any questions, comments, let me know. Try to help you out. I don't think I missed too much. Thanks for supporting BroForce. We couldn't do this without you. I love BroForce. And with that, I'm out of here. Genius Pie Trap, over and out. Later. Bye.
Victory.
The outcome was never really in doubt.
Eat my dust!
Let's have a go at it!
Godspeed, you magnificent bastard.
Giddy up!
It is good time to be giant man!
Guts and glory!